Hi everyone, welcome back to the 2017-2018 school year and the Pre-Cal Swag. For today's swag session, we will not only be introducing the content of the lessons for the first 6 weeks and practicing some of those concepts, but I will also be introducing various technologies and digital artifacts that you may incorporate into your lesson that you'll get some practice with and gain some confidence with today, and learn how you might use those to incorporate some digital technology into some innovative lessons in your classroom. One of the first technologies that I'm going to introduce to you, and we're going to use it to introduce ourselves to each other, and then we'll use this particular technology again in a bit when you will also post your assignment, and you'll be able to see each other's assignments and comment on those. This first one that we're going to use is called Padlet online. It is at padlet.com. I will be providing you with a QR code to take you to this specific one that I have set up for you to use today. When you use this technology, you will go over to the plus sign or double click anywhere on the screen, type in a title, preferably in this case your name, and then you can type, you can use the microphone, you can use the video recorder, you can take a picture of yourself and add it in, or text attachments. So I'm going to ask each one of you to just click anywhere on the screen, type in a box, and introduce yourself. Tell where you teach, tell what you teach, and tell something interesting about yourself. A little bit later on, I'll be asking you to post your assignment work to a different Padlet. I will be adding all of your names here at the top row, and you will scroll across to find your name. Underneath your name, you will click the plus sign, and then it works the same as before. Put in your title, and you're going to be actually posting a picture that you are going to create with another application. And so we'll be using Padlet twice throughout in the course of today's session, and for both of these I will give you a QR code that will take you directly to the screen that you will be using. Research shows that technology use in the classroom is effective, and that it helps provide students with essential skill sets like creativity, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving, technological proficiency, and global awareness. These skills are commonly referred to as 21st century skills. Web 2.0 technologies provide useful and effective ways to enhance the curriculum and increase student motivation for and participation in learning. Due to the ever-changing number and capabilities of these tools, educators struggle to keep pace with those changes and the pedagogical uses of available Web 2.0 tools. The resulting typology of Web 2.0 learning technologies provides educators with the means to make more discerning choices when designing learning by assessing the different attributes of the tools. The type of learning that results from the use of the tool depends on the task and the way students engage with it rather than on the technology itself. For this reason, the typology shows what each type of tool enables and shows cases rather than examples based on pedagogical methods in order to aid the teacher with the design for effective learning.
Plato said, "The most effective kind of education is that a child should play amongst lovely things." In our technological age, these lovely things are the technologies that can be used in the classroom effectively to increase student engagement and learning. Puckett, in her article in 2013, examined evidence based on other research that technology use in the classroom is effective. She reported increased engagement, increase in problem-solving skills, an increase in collaboration of students in a science classroom, and she reported that it increased authentic assessment and encouraged interaction among peers when the students were required to respond to each other's posts. McCoy's article provides evidence that technology also has its place in the mathematics classroom. The author analyzed the use of a variety of Web 2.0 tools in mathematics classrooms, then conducted research and surveys on the results of those tools by interviewing and surveying the teachers and the students themselves. The result was that there was increased engagement, increased understanding, especially in the group collaborations, and she also identified benefits with various projects such as Vlogster, Wordle, Poll Everywhere, Pixton, EduCreations, and other things. Practicing the integration of digital tools in the context of the pre-calculus curriculum for the upcoming 6 weeks will provide teachers with some effective tools and the confidence to use those tools with a positive attitude about the successful integration of technology in innovative ways. Paul Sloan said, "Implementing best practice is copying yesterday. Innovation is inventing tomorrow. Innovation is what we desire for our students."
To use Pixlr.com, first load an image that you want to use for your conics design. Now, I've preloaded some of these things to make this go a little faster. So the next thing you want to do is highlight any areas that you would see where you would see a conics section. So I've highlighted a circle, an ellipse, 2 parabolas, and a hyperbola in this drawing. Once you've highlighted your conic sections that you want to use from the drawing, then you want to go to Layer, Open Image as a layer, and I'll give you the URL or will give you the actual image that you want to use, but I have a grid for you to use. I've already done this, so we're just going to turn it on. So this overlays the grid to allow you to determine what the equations are going to be. But as you can see in this particular drawing, the ellipse and the hyperbola and the parabolas are at an angle. So what we want to do at this point then is we select Image, Edit, Pre-Transform, and we're just going to rotate the image here until we can straighten it up. And shift it just a little just to make writing the equations easier. At this point, you have a graphic that you want to use. You have identified conic sections within the graphic, and we've overlaid a grid. You can do this on paper by hand or with Pixlr or other photo editing options. At this point, we're going to save our picture and go into Desmos.com and type in our equations. Next, we're going to go to Desmos.com/calculator, and I have started with the equations. I've drawn in the circle and the ellipse. If you want to minimize this so that you can share the screen and see your drawing at the same time, and you simply type in your conics equations on the left and it draws the design for you. So now we're going to add another equation, and we're going to type in what we think might be the correct equation for the hyperbola. As you can see, well, maybe you can't because it's behind the graph. We now have our hyperbola in approximately the correct location, and then you would continue with the design by putting the parabolas where you would like for them to be. And finally, the last thing I want you to do is either on your laptop go to canva.com, canva.com, or to the Canva app on the iPad. And you're going to create a design. You could use poster or any of the sizes that you would like. What I want you to do is I want you to have a screenshot of both your Desmos graph with your equations and your photo that you generated with Pixlr. And I'm going to show you now that I have done this already. Before I did the hyperbola, I've shown the graph with at least the first two equations. In this case, I used all three of the graphs that I had created earlier. It's okay if you just use the final one, but I want you to make a poster that you can save, and then you will click download to download that drawing and save it. So you can choose PDF, or you can choose a JPEG or a PNG, as you wish. The next thing I will talk to you about is where I want you to post your final graphic. Now for your closing activity, I would like for you to post 2 reflections using VoiceThread. VoiceThread is available online in a web browser, or you may use the app on your iPad, iPhone, or Android. The next slide contains a QR code, or you may go to the link voicethread.com. The reflection consists of 2 parts. In the first part, please respond to the prompt to reflect about what you learned today, including how you plan to integrate digital artifacts into your innovative lessons and teach 21st century skills to your students. In order to reply to the prompt, you will click on the plus sign in the middle of the screen. When you click on the plus sign, you will have, if you're on a computer, you will have these 5 choices. If you're on a mobile device, you only have 3 choices. You may enter text, you may use the microphone and simply record your voice, or you may use a video and take video of yourself responding. If you're on the computer, there's a telephone option, or you can upload a video that you pre-create. So you could record yourself first and then just upload your content. After submitting your response to the first prompt, then go to the second slide. And for this one, please respond by brainstorming innovative ideas for integrating technology into the first 6 weeks lessons to produce effective learning with 21st century skills. Then respond to 1 or 2 other people with thoughtful feedback. Cooper, in her article in 2012, wrote, "Today's teachers have a distinct opportunity to change the way that teaching and learning is carried out by choosing new tools that help students successfully meet traditional learning goals." Teachers must continuously learn, especially from their students who know more about recent technology. Teachers must put in time and effort into planning for the use of technology in order for it to be effective and efficient. In this global age, excellence in education requires that I use innovative teaching while integrating digital tools and training the students in 21st century skills that will grow them into successful global citizens. This quote from Cooper in 2012 seems a fitting way to end this presentation. It is time to harness the power of these technologies to positively impact students in their learning today and to build a foundation of reflective, critical thinking and collaborative learning for their futures.